The young cousin is crawling towards the pool's edge, but she did not stop him, so she went up to watch. Because she had already laid out candy along the pool, the naive little cousin just has to crawl towards the candy. He'd fall in the pool and drown. Watching her cousin get closer to the pool, Emma revealed a devilish grin. Then, at that moment, stop! Rutabaga. Oh my god. Saved the little guy's life. Emma felt very let down. And at that moment, Uncle found the candy on the floor and noticed the door. He was sure he had closed it. But how did the child get out? Watching Uncle lost in thought, Emma's gaze grew increasingly malicious. She is exactly what they say. Loves to harm small pets, drowning cats, killing dogs is normal, and when conflicts arise with people, she never solves disputes. Instead, she deals with that person. So at just 12, Emma already carries 5 lives within, but she relies on her harmless appearance and her masterful lies, time and again evading the police. After she lost her family, her kind and adoptive Emma, her aunt cares deeply for Emma. She treats her like her own daughter, but Emma shows no gratitude for her care, making her feel like a charity case. So she grows to hate her uncle and little cousin, but she keeps this hatred hidden inside, never showing a trace of it. So she still keeps her childhood habit, practicing fake smiles in the mirror, and insincere compliments. Oh my, so cute! But when her aunt is away, Emma shows her true colors. She rolls her eyes and makes mean faces at her cousin. Her cousin looks confused and scared. Emma doesn't care at all, because the little kid can't tell on her, so she can freely toy with him. Even to vie for attention, she deliberately leads her cousin to the pool, hoping to drown him. But her observant uncle, noticing the candy by the pool, starts to suspect Emma, so he casually asks Emma, did she ever buy candy? But Emma said she won't eat candy. Then the uncle discovered again his long treasured knife worth 10,000 was missing. The uncle thought of Emma again, but Emma firmly stated she had never seen the knife. But the next day her uncle found out the knife was in Emma's desk drawer. Although he was reluctant to assume the worst about a child, the candy and the knife were enough to prove Emma liked to lie and had some dark thoughts. So he found an elite boarding school to send Emma there for school. Emma smiled and acted agreeable, but inside she felt rage. She was her aunt's real niece. Why should she be sent away? Back in her room, Emma buried her head in the pillow and stifled a scream. But just minutes later, Emma calmed herself down. She looked at herself in the mirror. A familiar murderous thought arose. She was a born killer. Drown a cat when she hates it, push a classmate off a cliff when she hates them, burn her nanny when she hates her, even her own biological father. She spares no words when saying kill. Just an uncle, nothing more. What's there to worry about? At night while her uncle cooked, she added plenty of oil to the pan, then she turned the gas to the max. Soon, the pot caught fire. She thought this could start a fire and kill her uncle, but her uncle quickly came to put out the fire after smelling it. Emma heard a noise and quickly grabbed the fire extinguisher. She rushed to the flames.
How are you cooking? I don't know what happened.
I went to the bathroom. I was gone 2 minutes.
Am I to blame?
What else can be said? Stop the arguing.
Let's order takeout. Although in come the argument.
Emma realized her uncle's gaze was filled with suspicion. She feared her uncle would find out, so after returning to her room, she practiced her apology in the mirror. Robert, I want to apologize. Uncle Robert, I just want to apologize. Then Emma, wearing an apologetic expression, went to find her uncle fixing the car. Speaking of cars, but it drives just like new. New cars lose value fast now. Emma admitted it was her oversight that caused the fire, but because of the foster care, she feared her aunt's blame for mistakes. That's why she denied it strongly, and felt a wave of pity. He then hugged Emma, saying he had forgiven her, but Emma showed a scornful look. After soothing her uncle, Emma left feeling relieved. But while Uncle worked beneath the car, the light suddenly went out. Right after, the car's jack suddenly fell. Ow! In pain, Uncle started kicking his legs, but the car weighed 2 tons and he couldn't budge it at all. Seeing this, Emma started whistling. He left the garage with a cheerful strain. She thought her uncle was doomed this time, so she went to a classmates' gathering to create an alibi. However, her friend invited a new classmate. She transferred from another school. When she met Emma, the new student claimed they already knew each other. When Emma heard this, the smile on her lips faded. The new classmate bluntly reminded her, "You tricked me and stole my watch." "It wasn't me." Regardless, that's in the past. It turned out the new classmate was Katie. Katie and Emma were classmates. Jealous of Katie's new watch, Emma intentionally tripped her, then pretended to help her out. Thus, she swiped her watch. Katie despised Emma's scheming. Now they were high school classmates. Katie looked at Emma. Her lip became more curious. She couldn't help but recall Milo's fall and the accident involving Miss Alice. So the police called it an accident. Emma has links to their deaths. There are many connections. She can't be innocent. In fact, Emma continues her crimes. She dropped the jack, stunning her uncle in the garage. She wasn't found until the next night. They were too late for the hospital. Her uncle not only lost a leg, and he went into a deep coma. The frightened aunt quickly called for Emma, but seeing her uncle in such bad shape, Emma felt disappointed. And more troubling, a few days later, her uncle woke up. He struggled, wanting to say something. The aunt quickly grabbed paper and pen. Then, her uncle wrote down Emma's name. The aunt was bewildered, but she never thought ill of Emma. Since the uncle's incident, Emma has been busy caring for her little cousin and comforting her aunt like a loyal daughter. What would I do without you, darling? We'll get through this, don't worry. It's what I should do. Emma feigned affection deliberately, to deepen her bond with her aunt, to prevent Em from suspicious of her. Aunt falls for it. After all, she's her brother's only child, but Emma only uses Aunt as her shield. Deep down, she remains a decisive person. The school dance team is electing a leader. Emma wants to be in the limelight, but her dancing is hard to describe. A real mess. Let's try again.
Steven, you take Emma's place. Steven has an excellent sense of rhythm.
And his dancing outshines Emma as. There's such a talented girl in the team. Emma can't compete with her, so she took a bold step to cut off this good seed. Emma stole Uncle's knife again, then took Steven's dog to the park, and stabbed it to make a wasp's nest.